Welcome to the deep dive. We sift through the sources, find those compelling nuggets, and, well, make you instantly informed. Today, we're diving into a part of Osaka you might think you know, but probably don't. Not really. Nishiyodogawa Ward. Forget just smokestacks and factories. This place, it's packed with unexpected stories. We're talking ancient legends, incredible wartime survival, and some really surprising cultural bits that you can still experience. Our mission for you today: unpack that rich history and find those hidden gems that make it, honestly, a unique place to visit.
Yeah, and what's really fascinating, I think, is how its history, especially becoming this huge industrial zone from Meiji to early Showa, just completely shaped its identity. I mean, it was massive for textiles, machinery, metal, steel, chemicals.
Right.
And the Yodogawa River was key, for transport.
Hmm.
But that industrial past, sure, it brought prosperity, but also huge challenges. Pollution during the high growth period was pretty bad.
Oh.
But that challenge kind of sparked the change, led directly to the green spaces, the river promenades you see today. It's a real story of community response, fighting for quality of life.
Turning adversity into something positive.
Exactly. And interestingly, it's actually known now as Osaka's safest ward, lowest crime rate of all 24. Quite a journey.
That really is some transformation. So, thinking about those industrial routes and now the green spaces, how does someone visiting today actually see those layers? Are there, like, stories that pop out?
Oh, absolutely. You want unexpected. Let's start with a legendary fish. Back in 1590, the legend of the golden sea bream.
A golden fish. Okay, tell me more.
So the story goes, a local fisherman, Kyobe, nets this incredible shimmering golden sea bream in the Yodogawa, like literally gold.
No way.
Yeah, and the legend says it was a manifestation of the Yodogawa dragon god. So Kyobe, wisely, presents it to the big man, Toyotomi Hideyoshi,
The Toyotomi Hideyoshi.
the one and only. And Hideyoshi was apparently thrilled, saw it as a sign of peace throughout the land. So, get this, he grants the Nishiyodogawa fishermen exclusive golden sea bream fishing rights for the palace.
Wow, just like that. From one fish, that's amazing. And you said we can connect with this today.
You totally can. Head over to Kintai Shrine in Shifuneko. Hideyoshi's original wooden plaque, the Taihano, it's preserved right there.
An actual plaque.
The actual plaque. And there's a Tai fish sculpture you can touch for good luck.
I'm definitely doing that.
And every May, they reenact the whole Kintai ceremony. Plus, you can try Hideyoshi Gozen Taichazuke, this special sea bream tea on rice dish. It's like a taste of history, literally.
A taste of history connected to a golden fish. Love it. Okay, so that's ancient legends. But you mentioned the industrial side had its human cost, too.
It really did. There's the night singing girl legend from around 1895 in the textile factories. It shines a pretty harsh light on conditions for young female workers. Think about Okiku, just 15, working these brutal 14-hour days to pay off a debt.
14 hours.
Yeah. And this legend starts about a night-singing ghost in the factory, apparently a worker who died from abuse. This leads Okiku to uncover this hidden room,
A hidden room.
where a dying worker had scrawled, "Mommy," on the wall. It's heartbreaking. But Okiku's bravery in exposing this, it sparked the Nishiyodogawa female worker abuse incident. It actually contributed to early labor protection laws in Japan.
So her actions, spurred by this ghost story, actually led to real change.
Exactly. It shows how even in awful situations, courage can make a difference.
That's powerful. And is there a way for visitors to connect with Okiku's story, that whole era?
There is. The Nishiyodogawa Textile Memorial Museum. It's built right on the original factory site. They've recreated the ghost confinement room, gives you a real chill, a sense of the conditions, and they display actual handwritten diaries the workers hid.
Wow, handwritten diaries. That's incredible.
It really brings it home. And their cafe even serves a female worker meal, sweet potato porridge, salted plums. Simple but meaningful when you hear the stories behind it.
Okay, so from industry's hardships, let's shift again. You mentioned wartime resilience. That sounds intense.
It was. Nishiyodogawa, being a factory hub, was hit hard during World War II air raids, repeatedly bombed in 1945, March 13th, June 1st, 7th, 15th, 26th. Devastating.
Just relentless.
But amidst that, there's this incredible story, the Miracle Air Raid Shelter in Shifuneko. A monk, Rogan, he foresaw how bad the war might get. So he secretly dug this shelter under his temple, big enough for 300 people.
Secretly. Wow.
Yeah. And during a huge raid, March 13th, 1945, he guided people down there. The shelter had wet blankets, a clay roof, And somehow, miraculously, everyone inside survived, even as the temple above burned to the ground.
The whole temple burned, but the shelter held.
Completely. Official records show 209 ward dead in the ward from the raid, so it was tragic. But that shelter, a genuine miracle.
An unbelievable story of foresight and luck, maybe something more. Can you still see it?
You can visit the Heiwajizo-sun. It preserves parts of the original shelter. You can actually walk through a small section.
Really feel the history.
Definitely. There's also a moving bronze statue of Ryogen guiding people with a torch. And on the Memorial Day each year, they make air raid shelter bread.
What's that like?
It's a black sugar-flavored bread, sort of simulating wartime rations. Another taste of resilience, I suppose.
Whoa, wow. After those heavy but important stories, maybe something a bit lighter, you mentioned post-war entertainment.
Right. Let's jump to 1955. The Showa boat race, sudden fortune dream, at the Yodogawa boat racetrack.
Boat racing, okay.
There's this legend about a racer, Gonsuke Korogoni, famous for his dragon's tail comeback wins. And supposedly he always ate kachiguri, lucky chestnuts, before a race.
Lucky chestnuts. Does it get more Japanese than that?
Haha, probably not. But the story goes the Yakuza, local gangsters, tried to force him to throw a race.
Oh, trouble.
Big trouble. But instead of throwing it, he dramatically capsized his boat mid-race, then just disappeared from the scene.
He capsized on purpose.
That's the legend. Years later, they supposedly found a rusted rudder on the riverbank inscribed with Gonsuke's resolve.
That is straight out of a movie. Can you soak up that atmosphere today?
You can. The Yodogawa Boat Race Memorial Park has kept some retro seating, old boat models. You can even scan a QR code and listen to old race recordings.
Hear the crowds.
Exactly. And nearby, there's an izakaya, a pub, called Gonsuku. They sell a kachiguri bento box lunch. And it comes with a replica betting ticket from back then.
That's a brilliant souvenir. Okay, one more story. You mentioned one that mixes culture, community, and food.
Yes. The Pork Soup Rice War in Goshijima, 1968. This highlights the really vibrant Korean immigrant community there.
Okay, a soup war. Sounds delicious and dramatic.
It kind of was. Two soup rice shops, Busanya and Jejute, were in this fierce competition over who had the spiciest broth, like really spicy.
Spice off.
Pretty much. But then gangsters showed up, trying to extort protection money from both of them.
Ah, the Yakuza again?
Seems so. But this time, the rival shops united. They apparently threw spicy soup at the gangsters.
You're kidding. Soup assault.
That's the story. And after chasing them off, they collaborated, merging their recipes to create the unique Goshijima-style soup rice. It's this amazing spicy sweet broth, usually served with pickled shiso leaves.
Enemies united by spice and gangsters. I love it. Can you experience this today?
Oh, yeah. The Goshijima Korean-Japanese Exchange Center has old photos, cooking tools, tells the whole story. You can even book a spiciness challenge if you're brave.
Maybe.
And in October, there's a soup rice festival that recreates a 1960s street market vibe. Really brings it to life. The grandson of one of the original owners even offers a DIY soup rice experience sometimes.
That sounds fantastic. So, okay, we've heard these incredible stories, golden fish, factory ghosts, miracle shelters, boat racers, soup wars. What does this all mean for someone actually exploring Nishiyodogawa now? How do you find these layers?
It means you really have to look past that initial industrial ward label. The ward itself actually helps. They offer themed walking routes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, with guidebooks. There's even a limited edition food map where you collect stamps at historic spots and get treats. Things like Hideyoshi Kinta mochi or female worker plum rice balls.
Food rewards, that's motivation.
Totally. And some tourists even have actors in costume, bringing history to life right there on the spot. Imagine meeting Hideyoshi's envoy or Okiku.
That would be something else.
And don't forget, Nishiyodogawa is also the birthplace of quite a few famous people, like Yuta Tamago, the manga artist,
Yeah.
comedian Daiki Hyodo, singer Mayo Shono, actress Kaya Kiyohara, even Nomiya Katsuo Takaishi. It's this mix, industrial grit, deep history, resilient people, creative sparks. That's Nishiyodogawa.
Right, and as you walk those routes, you mentioned discovering monuments, too.
Exactly. Like the Hangamatsu legend site where Minamoto Yoshitsune supposedly rested after a storm way back in 1185.
Wow, Yoshitsune.
Yeah. And the Tsukuda Fisherman's Place, which is fascinating because those fishermen later went on to found Tsukishima Island in Tokyo.
The connection to Tokyo, that's wild.
It is. And there's the Nakajima Daisuido Canal Remains Monument. It marks this huge Edo period irrigation project, but now it's a beautiful green path for walking and cycling.
So history becomes recreation.
Precisely. And you can even walk or cycle under the river through the Ajigawa Tunnel. It's quite unique. Plus, there's the Akuruhime legend tied to the name of Himejima itself. Loads to uncover.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, Nishiyodogawa Ward, it really strikes me how a place maybe seen just for its industry is actually this, like living blueprint, showing how communities constantly remake themselves. From ancient myths through industrial boom and bust, wartime survival, post-war fun. It proves identity isn't static, right? It's forged in change and rediscovery.
Absolutely. And that maybe raises a question for you listening. How many places that you think you know have these hidden layers, these miracle shelters or golden fish stories just waiting beneath the surface? What history, what culture might you be overlooking, maybe even in your own neighborhood?
Definitely something to think about. Perhaps on your next trip to Nishiyodogawa or even just on your walk home today. Until next time, keep digging.